What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another video. I'm aware it's been some time since we've been here. I get it. I know. If you stuck around, I appreciate it. And if you didn't, I understand. And if you're coming back, if you're a new person, welcome back, man. Welcome back and welcome. Today, what we'll be doing is we'll be making some contact sheets, or making a contact sheet at least, and two prints from our last video that we did, which would have been shooting Fujifilm macros with Flash. Just to kind of get my feet wet again, some continuity to what we have done so far, and vibes, you know what I mean? Just vibes. For anyone who would have seen the video we did with the Intrepid enlarger, or the Intrepid 4x5 attachment enlarger, and you know, me saying one of the cons was, or one of the things I think would happen is that I am going to end up buying a separate piece or a more standalone enlarger. Dun, 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 dun. So said, so done. So we got a Bessler Printmaker 6.7, which does 35 to 6 through 6.7 enlargement, and it kind of just makes more sense for me. So welcome to my dark room, aka my bedroom. Be quiet, and we are going to have some fun. Let's get started. Alright, so what we're going to do here is that we're going to do a quick test print. 5 seconds up to 20 seconds, just to see what works. There's a 2.5 grade filter here in the enlarger. We're going to use our clock. We've already set it to 5, so we're just going to go ahead and see what happens, right? So, hey, that's not actually going to work because there's a red filter in front of our lens that we didn't move. We're going to move it now, and we're going to go. So that's 5. 10, 15, 20. So here's our test print, and again we did it in increments of 4. So 3, 6, 9, 12. As you can see, 12 is a bit too dark for us, at least a bit too dark for my tastes. I'm thinking we're going somewhere in the 6-second region. In fact, 6 seconds seems to be... 6 seconds seems to be right where we want to be, actually. So we're gonna make a print 6 seconds f11, with the 2.5 grade filter. Oh, actually, yeah, 6 seconds, 2.5 grade filter. Boom. All right, so now, once we've placed our film in the negative holder, place it in our enlarger, what we're gonna do is kind of basically get the frame of what we want. Now, granted, this is a 6x6 negative. I don't necessarily want the image to sit in the middle of the page, just because when I initially did this shot, the model is a little bit off center, and I'm not a fan of that. So what I'm gonna do is kind of use the enlarger to create the crop that I want. Of this image, along with my easel, to kind of get a more full-up image the center of the image being right towards the edges there, and then you'd have a little bit of space off the edges to kind of bring it down. No, I still think a 2.5 grade filter might be good, but then my split grading skills aren't that great, and I have to kind of figure out a way to bring that hair from the model back in, which is black, and the background of this is also black, so this is about to be fun. But first things first, before we get there, before I start dissecting all of that, one of the things that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get our focus. And for that, we use a focus finder. Alright. Be wary of my big head. Now, the interesting part about this, I feel like, is the fact that this film, the grain on this is super thin. Like, when I say super thin, I mean it's super thin. Okay, so here is our mostly dry test print. Oops, sorry about that. 3, very small, but that's about 12 there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And I think I'm gonna aim somewhere around 10 seconds. 3, 6, 9, maybe 8 seconds. Because I like how that corner of the shirt looks there as opposed to here that's overexposed. But hopefully you guys can see all of what I'm trying to say, but I think that's what we're gonna aim for. So somewhere around 6 and 9, so I'm gonna say 8.5, 9 seconds. Probably just a 9. Call it a day. And see what happens. Okay, so here's our print at 9 seconds, f16. A couple of things I noticed after drying it is that the shirt here is a bit overexposed, so I kind of did a carving thing here, and I'm gonna probably expose this at roughly 6 seconds and then come in and kind of feather that out. The hair on the side here is also a bit too dark, so then I'm gonna probably try and feather this in, because I can't burn it. If I burn it, that means it's gonna be thinner, so I have to underexpose it. So I'm probably gonna do this after 5, so after about 6 seconds here, 9, so the last 3 seconds, let's do 5, maybe 5 seconds here, and then at about the last 4 seconds I come in here to try and dodge this a bit to help give it some da-da-da-da. Now the next problem I have is that the face there is a bit overexposed as well. It's a bit hot, so I might have to burn that in after the fact. Alright, well, our work cut out for us here. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright guys, here goes our the images that we made. Over here you can see the context sheet that we did. We did this image here and this image here. Those were the 2 selections that were done. This image took quite a bit of work made a few mistakes while doing it. I accidentally dodged hair and burned hair when I meant to burn hair and dodge hair, but nonetheless we're able to get a good usable image. I'll bring it up a bit closer so you guys can see there's some amount of detail there in the texture of the material, not as much as I would have liked, but enough, and as well as nice face there. A little bit of texture there for the hair. Not sure if you can see it on camera, but I'll scan these in so you guys can actually see the image itself. That was enlarged, and then the settings were f16 at 12 seconds, and then an additional 3-second burn in for the lower half hair, and the same was done for this image here. So I didn't really do a test image for this one, only because I figured that these two images are close enough where the settings or what I did to get an exposure here would work here. And to my great benefit and applaud, I was able to get what is my preferred and most favorite image of the two, in the sense that the face isn't too overexposed and there's so much texture here in the clothes, the shadow detail here, and then that very immediate drop off there on the side of the face. Super great. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys had fun. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment if you please. It really does help as we continue on this journey. Peace.